dial 911. Otherwise, please choose one of the following options. If you are calling regarding potential indicators of suspicious activities, press 1. FBI Phoenix.
Yes, who am I speaking with?
This is the FBI.
Yeah, this is the on duty officer.
Yes.
Yes, I wanted to know if they actually if they picked up John McCain yet.
I'm sorry?
Yes, there was a caller that called in. He was citing his concerns for John McCain's health and well-being. He made similar comments as Brandon Robb did on his Facebook blogs. Brandon Robb, of course, you know, has been in mainstream media now. He's the veteran that was picked up because he made, he spoke of things like the revolution in the United States and whatnot. And they picked him up and cited that he was crazy and needed a psychological evaluation. And having listened to John McCain's interviews, he's actually inciting more than that when it comes to purchasing arms and rounds and stuff for freedom fighters in other countries. And Peter Santilli with the Peter Santilli Show called up and made a complaint. He filed a formal complaint, and I wanted to follow up to find out what's going on with that complaint. Was John McCain actually picked up on those charges?
I don't know anything about that.
So okay, well then I want to make a formal complaint.
You, please?
My name is John Pittman, Pittman.
Can you hold, please?
Absolutely.
FBI.
Yes, I was placed on hold and then I was connected to you. May I ask who's talking, please?
I'm the duty agent for today, so depending on what you need done, I can probably help you out.
Okay, I want to make a formal complaint against someone. I think that they might not be within sound mind and body. They've made what the United States now deems to be terrorist in nature threats. And I really think that this person is in serious need of a psychological or mental evaluation.
Okay, and your name, sir, I'm sorry?
My name is John Pittman, Pittman.
Okay. And what did the individual say exactly?
The individual said that they should, for freedom fighters, they should send arms and weapons for freedom fighters, and we should help freedom fighters by sending bombs and all these kind of things. And this is the kind of comments. Actually, Brandon Robb was just picked up. The government deemed, due to his Facebook comments, which was actually not as bad, that he just called for a revolution in the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. Now, the key is foreign and domestic. John McCain did, well, Brandon Robb made these statements, and he was picked up against his will for a psychological evaluation.
Right.
John McCain, in an interview, made the exact same or similar statements, and even took it to the next level about arming freedom fighters. And I'm sure that, you know, since he's not above the law, the same laws would apply to him. Peter Santilli called up from the Peter Santilli Show, called up, and I believe this was yesterday. And I wanted to know if John McCain has indeed been picked up, and if he hasn't, I want to make a formal complaint myself.
Okay, well, to my knowledge, I think he has not been picked up. So, but back to your original complaint. First of all, I don't know the details of the other individual, but generally speaking, your mind is not a reason to get picked up or anything. Obviously, First Amendment protections apply. So I don't know what the details are on the other individual. That's not something I'm involved in. But other than John McCain making statements, do you have anybody else that you're looking to make a complaint against?
Why would I need anyone else to make a complaint against? I'm talking about John McCain.
Okay, well, in that case, again, he's a sitting senator. He's allowed to speak.
Sir, he's an individual. No, when we're talking about someone's capacity, whether they're being of sound mind and body, they're an individual. It wouldn't matter if I was calling about the Pope, the President, or anyone else. They're an individual. They put their pants on one leg at a time and use the bathroom the same as you and I. They're not above the law. And what you're advocating right now is that you would not go after John McCain because you deem him to be in some capacity above the law?
That's not what I'm saying at all, sir. I'm saying he has the freedom to speak his mind, just as you do.
He has the freedom to speak his mind.
So we're not going to pick somebody up just for speaking their mind.
Oh, but someone was picked up in the United, and it's not just Brandon Robb. It's multiple veterans in the United States right now that's being picked up for speaking their mind. I'm sure you've watched the media and you saw people outside with signs that get beat down and sprayed for speaking their mind.
Okay, sir, I'm going to interrupt you just because we're obviously very busy here. Do you have anything other than First Amendment protected speech that you'd like to complain about today?
First Amendment
crimes.
Okay, so you're saying that the First Amendment is protected and that the FBI would not arrest someone if they made a post on a Facebook, as long as there's no threats. The First Amendment applies to that person and they would not have been picked up, is what you're saying.
I'm saying that's what we do. Now, I'm not familiar with the specific details of the case you refer to, so I would assume, based on what I know, that there was other things going on there. But I don't know specifics of the case, and even if I did, I would not be free to speak on it. But as a general rule, if people are speaking their mind, we were not going to pick them up for that.
Well, that sounds wonderful. It happens all the time, but it sounds wonderful that at least you agree with that. And it sounds like you take your oath seriously, sir.
I do.
Have you been in the military?
I have not.
Okay, well, you swore an oath, and it seems like that you took your oath serious. And I hope there's more people or more individuals within the police departments and in the military that follow suit. And I want to thank you for your time, and you have a good day.
All right, you too. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye.